Alright guys, welcome back. So there's another video here from Demon Fox. How are ya? Alright guys, so it's been a few days since I put out a video. I got some music in the background just to kind of spicing up the videos a little bit. So guys, I've been extremely busy, and when I mean busy, I mean ridiculously busy over the past couple of days, and I just hadn't had any time to do anything with the game. However, we have new research, a lot of it, and we also have a brand new type of troop, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. That I can promise you. Let me turn down that music a little bit first. Okay guys, so you guys been playing the past couple of days. You guys realize that we have the Mercenary Troops. And you also notice I don't have a fucking thing unlocked with them. And there's a reason for it. It's too bleeding expensive to unlock it. The resources that it's going to take to get down to these Mercenary Troops is just absurdity. But let's talk about them. So, what are Mercenary Troops, guys? So you remember back in the early game, we only had one type of troop. We had our regular combat troops. Then they came out with the wonderful advanced troops, which were very strong. If we take a look here, very strong versus one troop type, but weak against others. Well, you know, if you took 100,000 specialized infantry against 100,000 regular infantry, you're gonna lose quite a bit. But even more so, if you're infantry and going against armor and your specialized armor, or your regular armor versus specialized infantry, you're gonna get slaughtered on a ridiculous level. Well, the same thing goes for the Mercenary Troops, okay? The Mercenary Troops are to advanced troops what advanced troops were to regular troops, basically. And that's going to be devastating. I got to turn that music down, guys. I'm really sorry. Just give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. I turned it down. I was losing my train of thought there. So basically, that's really bad for a lot of players, because you'll notice now in the CPs, and you'll notice in a lot of traps, most players have only advanced troops, which means you're in for a world of butthurt when you go against someone that has these bad boys unlocked. Let's take a look at the tree for a second. Most people are really heavy now in advanced troops. My build in particular, I've always kept my build very spaced out. I really never wanted to go more than one or the other, because I've done my homework and I know how Game of War works. I knew these new troop types were coming a long time ago from other YouTubers, from looking at Game of War, the 3 troop types. So all of my build, everything, was in preparation from these troops right away. I didn't even unlock the advanced troops for a while, until I needed them. But let's take a look, guys. As far as I know, in terms of research resources, these things are going to be just ridiculous. I mean, okay, well, that's not too bad for level 1. But let's take a look at the death rolls. Those are usually pretty big. Yeah, I mean, 700 million for just level 1, that's pretty big. I'm going to guess this is going to be 45 billion each to unlock the final level on that, which is just so many packs. But yeah, guys, so the build that I've been using so far with my particular mobile strike troops, I've kept it all very spread out. I've always had an even amount of regulars and advanced troops, but for the last kill event, I just posted a video not even an hour ago. I held it off for now because I didn't want to release the troop build that I was using to capture commanders without my own, or commanderless caps. But I released that in the previous video. I think it's episode 20 Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's the video right before this. Anyway, I went heavy with my Tier 3 Advanced. And the reason I did that is because I was getting hit with pure Advanced rallies and I was still burning. So I spiked up my troops a little bit here to cap commanders. Now, with my current build, if you take a look at what I have, I have almost 75 million each Tier 3s and some Tier 4s. If you take a look at the bottom here, I have 60 millions. This is actually not good. I will probably burn fairly bad if I take a full mercenary rally right now, specifically because I'm extremely heavy in advanced troops. Mercenary troops are extremely good at killing advanced troops, and advanced troops are extremely good at killing regular troops. But here's the catch. Mercenary troops are extremely weak versus regular troops. So you see the trade-off here. Regular troops, weak against advanced. Advanced troops, weak against mercenaries. Mercenaries, weak against our beloved regulars. Now, what I'm going to be doing for my next build, I'm going to even out both Tier 3s. Because the mercenary troops, from what I understand, unless you have a tremendous amount of them, like I have Tier 3s and regulars, aren't really that good for defense unless you have a lot of them. And these motherfuckers are expensive to unlock. And I really don't want to spend the resources to get 75 million mercenaries, because I highly doubt rallies are going to be coming in terms of frequency where that's going to be beneficial. I won't unlock mercenary troops probably for months. I'll research the tree to get, the extra attack boosts later. But for the next month, maybe month and a half, I won't be unlocking these. There's no point for my build, and the amount of troops that I have, they'll do the job. Because right now, with a 2/3 build, which I have, I'm covered for all 3 rallies. Right? Even when I had only regular troops, I was still taking commanders without my own, just based on the sheer number of troops I had, because the damage is getting spread out so much. But if you're really heavy in Tier 4s, especially advanced Tier 4s, and you're like 50 million each or something like that, oh boy, those advanced mercenary troops, they're going to be putting on some hurt big time on you. Big time. Anyway, I'm going a little bit beyond point at the moment, guys. There's another thing that came out. It is called deployment presets. So let's take a quick look at what those are and what does that mean for you guys. Now, deployment presets allows you to set deployment preset active, inactive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, without getting too complicated, I'll keep this really simple. If you look at the gear here, right? I have my commander preset, and let's say I want to switch to, I don't know, training gear. I want to train some troops. I hit my training gear and bang. I'm loaded up, I'm locked, and I'm ready to go to train some troops. I want infantry, I change infantry. Or tactical. If I want a wolf hunter, which is just the regular wolf gear, I'll go there. For now, I'm just going to stay in defense gear because I'm actually in an enemy base. Anyway, so deployment presets are very similar to your gear presets. The only difference is those are presets for your deployment numbers. So, when someone joins a rally and let's just say it's Special D, I got to press attack, I got to choose a commander, I'll send in my 350,000. So, boom, I send an attack in on Special D. Yeah, so let's hope he's a dead base. So I click Q maximum, and boom, I get 350,000 troops. I send in my commander. Uncle Bob's your uncle, whatever it may be, and bang, so it burns. Well, what deployment preset is, I can set exactly how many troops that I want. So usually most people, let's say if you're doing a mixed wolf gear set hit, right? So you go 175,000, you gotta scroll down. 175,000, scroll down. Bombers, 175,000. Oh, shit, 170. Anyway, I can't do it because I'm not in a rally. But you get the drift, right? So I got to actually physically set in the amount of troops I want to send. What a deployment preset does, it lets you auto-hit the amount of troops that you save for rallies. So let's say if you want to hit a lone wolf set and someone wants to split all even troops, you want 100,000 infantry, 100,000 delta, or 100,000 armor. Well, it'll be a one-click, and you can do it, and you don't have to go through and scroll at all. That means rallies will fill faster, and rallies will launch faster, because the deployment times are getting low, and you're going to be looking at really fast shooting times, which is going to be a nightmare if you're a lower-end solo or rally trap, because they're going to start shooting faster than you can log on. So you got to be careful with that. Now, it's also going to be really beneficial for the CP, because with the CP, each person in the offensive stack, okay, the people who are reinforcing the CP, you'd want to have a deployment preset ready when you're reinforcing troops at the CP. Okay, so let's say if you're holding the CP with 3 million, one person has half infantry, the other person has half delta or tactical. If you have a deployment that... My phone just died a little bit, guys. Let me log in really quick. It's got to load up. So it's going to make the CP much easier when you're attacking it, but guess what? These little bastards over here, the mercenaries, they're really going to make the CP a lot tougher, because now you're only seeing advanced troops defending the CP, right? And advanced troops are really good against regular troops, our famous ones here. But now, where mercenaries are finally in the game, you could have 500,000 advanced infantry, 500,000 mercenary, 500,000 regular, 500,000 mercenary for tactical, and then 500,000 advanced and 250,000 mercenary, 250,000 regular. So you're going to be spread right across the board, which means a lot more thinking is going to have to go into when you're attacking the CP. Now, right now, if I look at our CP in the Korean-Japanese server, ATSO, I have no idea what they have in here. I scouted this earlier. No one's had the tier 4 mercenaries unlocked yet. Now, maybe Y2, Y3 has it. Maybe. No, definitely not. No, I don't think so. Maybe. I haven't seen anyone unlock with it yet. Maybe some of our guys here might. Let's just check Tacos really quickly, his power level, because I haven't been on in a few days. Let's see how much he's jumped up. 37. Maybe. I doubt it, but I haven't seen many people unlock the troops yet, primarily because it's so goddamn expensive. I think the mod research to max out this one here is like 150 billion total, 30 billion for each level 10, and then deployment is also really huge. This is probably going to be double. I have no idea yet, because I'm not going to be unlocking it for a while. My build, I won't need it. I can fill 2/3 of rallies with what I have. My whole style of gameplay is to budget and optimize my money spent on the game while being able to do 90% of the game without actually rally leading. If you look at my battle tactics, I only have skills that help me for attacking. That's it. I'm not rally leading. There's no point for me to do this. I won't be a rally leader for a while, so there's no real reason for me to unlock these, at least yet. So that's kind of the thing there. Anyway, I'm getting off topic again. Not the main point of the video. So what's the verdict, guys? Here's my verdict. If you are a key component of your team as a rally lead, you're probably going to need these unlocked. If you're a state that's considering going against the GCP, you are 100% going to need mercenaries. That GCP is crazy enough. And now 100%, if you're going into the GCP without mercenary troops, you're fucked. There's no other way to put it. You're going to get boned. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. You won't be boned, but you're going to be at a significant disadvantage, because when you're putting in your mixed troops, you can only defend against 2 types of troops, right? So if you think, okay, well, if I put in only regular, well, someone's going to send advanced and wipe you out. If you only send an advanced, well, guess what? They're going to send in mercenaries and wipe you out. So what if you mix it? If you mix it advanced and regular, well, I can go against mercenaries. Well, you can, but they're going to send mixed advanced, and they're going to send in mixed mercenaries against you, right, to go against it. So it's just another layer of strategic thinking you're going to have to use at your CPs, and if if you're really going to make a run for the GCP, well, then you're going to have to think about that. Now, if you're trying to minimize your money spend, which is what I'm trying to do, what you should do is double up on your tier 3 count for advanced and troops. Don't be heavier in one than the other. I'm going to experiment with a candle build a little bit later when tier 4 mercenary rallies become more common. But for right now, this is my build that I've been capturing commanders with for the past couple of months. Sorry, month, not couple of months, month. Before, this was my only build. I was eating advanced rallies with this. But now with Merc's coming out and the new research, the mods, the bonuses, it's just a new level. I need to top up on my advanced tier 4, obviously, but that's something for another day. So, guys, in short, if you're not going to unlock the mercenary troops, which I highly recommend you do if you're a key player in an alliance or you're planning on going for the GCP, the next event. If you don't mind not having the CP in your home state and you're a bigger alliance, then I would recommend not unlocking them yet. I would recommend not unlocking them yet. The people who actually have these unlocked are probably going to zero a lot of players, because a lot of the builds I'm after going against in the state versus states have been primarily only advanced troops. Those players are in a big danger zone right now because you could get zeroed out pretty badly. What I would recommend, if you're not going to unlock mercenary troops, like me, this is what I'm going to do. I would highly recommend going in to your troops and get your troop count up. Get your troop count tier 3 up to about 70 million each. And then if you look at your events, you want to have them equal, right? Because if they're stronger on one side, more damage is going to get dealt to them. It's going to spread unevenly, and you're going to lose a lot more troops and probably burn, and you won't capture a commander, if that's your goal. My type of style of play is to keep the commanders and let them rally. State versus state, you're looking to get on the power exchange. I like going to state versus state with no commander personally, but that's what it is. So you got your good tier 3 meat shield up here, and you have a solid contribution amount on the bottom. Now, the key you need to understand is you can defend all attacks with 2 troops. Okay? If you're even, a full mercenary march is going to get killed. You're going to lose a little bit more advanced, but you have a lot of troops, so the impact of that attack is going to be far less, right? And if they attack you with regular troops, well, they're weak against advanced troops. If they attack you with advanced troops, well, you have enough regular and advanced troops to cover both of them, right? They equal out. With the mercenary troops, it's the same as if you had a regular build with normal troops. I keep saying it over and over again, but if you have your combat research and defense research at a high enough level to keep your power low, you can supplement the cost of the new research boosts by increasing your troop counts. Then when the research gets cheaper, which probably will around the end of December, they're probably going to have an end-of-year blowout sale. And then it'll be much easier to unlock then. Once January 1st rolls around, I'll be on my way back to Korea from Canada. I'll be able to finish set bonus, I'll be able to finish mod bonus, I'll probably be able to finish building bonus, and I'll start going down the mercenary tree. Yeah, so that's going to be my goal for that. All right, guys, so I just want to do a quick update video. Sorry I couldn't get the videos out a little bit earlier. Just been extremely busy with work and development and everything else, and this video already went up to 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get these out a little bit more often, but, you know, where I've been busy, it's been a little bit tricky for me. Okay, guys, so that's all I got. If you enjoyed the video, give it a quick like. If you want to see more from me, you can gladly hit that subscribe button. And if you have any question at all about my build, or if you have any question at all with the game, I'll be glad to help you out. You can ask the questions in the comment, or you can private message me, and I will do my best to get back to you. So, guys, that's all I got to say for now. Good night, and good evening, good morning, wherever you're to. Cheers, and stay safe. Peace, guys.